Okay, says we're live. Hello, welcome. Happy Friday and happy first Friday of March. I am kind of excited about the things that I want to get done today and this weekend. The first thing I need to do is I need to go ahead and finish the blog posts that I have half finished so that I can schedule those for Sunday and next week. Okay, see, here's the thing. I don't know if anybody else does this, but so I have this list of blog posts that I want to get done for this month. Why do I always start with the one that's going to be posted last rather than the one that's going to be posted first? Why do I do this? I don't know. I think it's part of like the procrastination and the like, I don't know if that counts as like executive function dysfunction. I don't know. But yeah, I always want to do the last one first. And it puts more pressure on me to like actually do the ones that are like due sooner so that like I kind of have to think about them, but that doesn't always work. So I don't know why I continue to do that, but yeah. So anyway, that's my little mini. I need to get my stuff together. Also, yes, I did not realize until I saw that I had 2 streams for today. I was like, wait, what? I had accidentally scheduled March 31st for today as well. So I went in and I had to fix that. So Rachel is here early. Hello, welcome. Becca is here. Hello, welcome. Stephanie, hello, everyone. Hello. I did fix it, yes. Paget says, hey, everyone. Today was the Firecrackers' 100th day of school. Wow. It's been rescheduled for snow. And you are 1/8 10 man from all of the silver spray, but here for it. Nice. Excellent. You're finishing chapter 9 and hoping to zoom through chapter 10 as well. You were not late to school. Also remembered the white vinegar to declog the drain. And wow, is this how people who have it together feel? Because it's cool. Feeling like you've just been like zooming through all the productivity things. It's a nice feeling. I only get it occasionally, but I do have that feeling occasionally. So it is nice to have. Padge says, hey, speaking of white vinegar, did anyone hear if J.O. Lambo's stove survived? No. I do not know what this is about. So CB said hello. Hello. Welcome. Cool Gamer says hi. Hi. Hello. Stephanie says, you decided to move on from the part that you were stuck on in your editing and you are moving forward for a bit. After a couple of chapters, you'll come back to it and see if you can make it the way you want. Yes. Charlie is here. Hey, hey. Hello. Welcome. Pedro says, you give great hoop. I've always wanted to wear them, but make them pop. Well, see, here's the thing. I bought a set. I didn't think I would like hoops that were this big because normally like my everyday wear hoops are this big. They're tiny. And so I bought a pack of 3 pairs of hoops. So they have a small, medium, and large. These are the large. And I initially went with the medium. And I was like, oh, these are kind of nice, but let me try the big ones occasionally. And I have wound up preferring the biggest of the 3. So maybe that's what you should do is buy a set of like the increasing size and then just kind of work your way up, because that's essentially what I did. But thank you. I did it again, didn't I? You complimented me and then I like had to try and explain it away. But thank you. I appreciate the compliment on me. Dang it. I'm working on it. I'm trying to call myself out when I do this. So Padge says, good call to Stephanie. Shake it up a bit. Yes. Becca says, it might be a way to guarantee that you'll finish them all. Yeah, in terms of like doing the last one first. I do that too. Okay, I'm not alone. Yay. Because if I just do the first one first, then I know I might not do any of the others. Yeah. That's some mighty fine procrastination. I know, right? Right? You do the same thing. Okay, I'm not alone in this world. Yay. I'm learning to not care and push through and just post. Same for Paget. Okay, yes. Yay. Stephanie says, thanks for the vote of confidence to Paget. I'm going to hit my goals. Yes, you are. Yes. Yes, I did, Monique. Thank you. And I did fix it. So I appreciate it. I had to figure out how to do it in StreamYard because essentially you have to delete the stream, which deletes the broadcast to YouTube, and then you can reschedule it. Because once it's been scheduled, it doesn't like to change. You can change the time, but you can't apparently. Well, no, you can't. Which might be a problem if I have done my daylight savings wrong. Just now thinking about that. Does StreamYard adjust with daylight savings? I can't remember. Oh dear. Now I just have like this terror of like, what is going to happen? Is it going to be right? Oh dear. Okay. We'll figure. That's not today's problem. I can't solve that today. So I do it too. You're like, I need to explain why I rock these hoops. I don't want to seem vain. Yeah. No, it's a continual thing for me that I explain away compliments. So I have been trying to notice more and not do that. Just like be accepting. Becca is working on screenplays again today. Yay! You have to get yourself in a comedy mood. Ooh. Yes. So Becca, what is your favorite comedy movie? I'm curious. So from a movie and TV standpoint, do you have a favorite comedy? Anybody else as well, but Monique says, I've been writing Buffy fanfic again. Yay. This time you're doing 100-word drabble a day. Nice. All of the drabbles are based around songs that were in the soundtrack, or just in general songs. The process of rocking the hoop is notable. Thank you. The inspiration for this Buffy fic is 500 Days of Summer. Nice. Yes, daylight savings is March 12th. Yes, but I have scheduled all of the streams for this month at the regular time, because I know we're springing forward, but I don't know if I have to choose a time for the 12th onward that accounts for daylight savings that StreamYard does not. So I don't know. I'm going to leave them as they are, and we're going to find out on the 12th. Paget says, Buffy fanfic, awesome. The engineer recently started watching Angel, and it has made me want to watch Buffy, and I feel like I've missed some important culture there. I have seen most of Angel and like spare episodes of Buffy. I've seen a great deal of Charmed as well, because I feel like those kind of all in one. Like a sort of like a genre thing. So Stephanie says, is it that time again? Yes. Yeah, the 12th, which is a Sunday. So yeah, Arizona doesn't change time. We change time zones, so it always messes up your days because you go from mountain to Pacific. Yeah. I don't know. So you do change times, sort of, at the same, but that's weird. I don't know. Daylight savings in general is weird, and I wish that we could just not. Buffy fanfic and 500 Days of Summer. I don't know. That sounds like a great idea. Really loved Ringer, this other Sarah Michelle Gellar vehicle from the mid-aughts, but you don't think it took off. I don't think I've heard of Ringer, so just random songs you picked. Gotcha. But the vibe of the anthology will be 500 Days of Summer. Buffy fanfic. Ooh, yes. CB says we don't change our clocks till the end of March. Yeah, and that's going to be a weird thing with the spreadsheet, is we're going to have to figure out what the UTC time is. I don't know how that works, but we're going to figure it out. To Rachel and Paget, I guess I'm promoting it if you guys are fans of Buffy and Spike. Yes. Okay, you think I love Galaxy Quest. You need a little action in your comedies. Nice. Okay, how do you feel about trimmers? I'm curious. Galaxy Quest is like fantastic and I love it. But how do you feel about trimmers? I'm curious because there's just something about trimmers that I adore like. Okay, Galaxy Quest, the gold standard. Yes, it's right up there with, oh, Blazing Saddles is so good too. Yes, Galaxy Quest, Blazing Saddles, and Tremors. All three fantastic. CB loves Galaxy Quest and Dogma. I don't know that I've ever seen Dogma. I have to admit. So that I think it should be a homework of mine at some point. Charlie says, so do I. Makes me laugh every time. Yes. Favorite comedy shows or favorite comedy series, Golden Girls, Frasier, and Friends. Do I have a comedy series? I mean, probably some of the anime, like One Piece. But I don't know that I have like a live action comedy. Like there are parts of like Psych that are absolutely hilarious. There are parts of every show I think that are hilarious because they try and hit multiple points. But yeah, Charlie says to Paget, those are really the best in terms of Galaxy Quest, Blazing Saddles. Yes. I'm one of the few who like more darkness, not in a reclusive way. You just like cold weather and not waking up to blinding light. Yes. Yes. I love, you love Tremors too. All the right kinds of cheese. Yes. So much cheesiness. So much cheesiness. Tremor is a whole mood. Yes, it absolutely is. I saw like the collector's pack that had like all 7 of them in there. I'm like, there are 7 now. I think I've seen 4, maybe 5. But I'm just like, you keep making them. All right, I guess I'll keep buying them. So at some point, I will probably trade out my like singular DVDs for the collection. But yeah, Dogma is great, but so is Galaxy Quest. I know what the difference for the East Coast to British summertime is, but the rest will require someone who can actually do the math. Well, I'm just going to be Googling like a time conversion because that's how I do it. If you don't mind, Naughty from the 90s, Coupling from the BBC was hilarious to you. I have not seen that either, but I generally like a whole lot of the BBC comedy things. There's something about British humor that is good to me. You need to give Tremors another go. I've only seen on pieces on TNT in the middle of the afternoon. I didn't get it, but there's enough love for it for you to actually watch it. You watch the first one. The first one is like so good. So good. The second one is also okay. And I mean, they kind of, devolve a little bit, but but the first one is so good. So good. Mel Brooks is awesome. Robin Hood Men in Tights is also really good. Yes. I don't know that I'm as much of a fan of like Spaceballs and what's the Young Frankenstein? But there are certain ones that I really adore. You've never seen Tremors. It's a good one. It's a very good one. Charlie says, oh my gosh, the hubby and I still quote Coupling way too much. So do you and your hubs. Apparently, we loved it. Yes. They're probably outdated and not PC anymore, but the Police Academy movies. Ooh, speaking of sort of like police and cop shows, there is something about the duo of like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I had seen Shaun of the Dead and I thought it was funny, But then I saw Hot Fuzz, and I'm like, I love this movie. I'm like, it's so outrageous. But yeah, so something about that pairing. And I think we've talked about they made another movie at some point, but I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah, that pairing. Yes. The giggle loop is classic. I'm gonna have to look this up because I don't know some of these, like coupling and dogma and giggle loop. I'm gonna have to look up. You have love Robin Hood Men in Tights, if only because of the yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. The giggle loop, why is that hard for me to say? And Captain Subtext came up a lot. We often captain subtext to news, and it's hilarious. Stephanie says to Paget, one of my favorite movies. Yes. Paget, he's coming out with part 2 for one of his classics. Ooh. Stephanie says, can't wait to watch History of the World part 2 on Monday. Ooh, that should be fun. I like the first one. Spaceballs could be great, but the Pizza the Hut was so gross I could not even. That's how I feel about like Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail. Loved it, but like Life of Brian was a little too weird for me in certain scenes. Like not all of it, but just like certain scenes. Paget says, I'm realizing I'm way too judgy on things if there's like one gross or dirty element. Maybe it's a trigger. I don't know. Monique loves both Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. So good. You're so good. So many movies and shows that people love, and I'm like, but the people are dirty in it. It bothers me. Well, if it bothers you, then, you know, it's just like, it bothers you. So you've never seen Men in Tights. You should definitely see this. But you love Prince of Thieves. That's it. Cancel the kitchen scraps for lepers. No more merciful beheadings. And call off Christmas. Yes. Rachel says, yeah, I have to put away some of the icky things because the comedy is fabulous enough. Yeah. That's 2 of the 3 parts of the Coronado trilogy. There's a part 2 to Robin Hood? ? Hello. Welcome. The giggle loop is a thing from coupling. Oh, okay. Gotcha. History of the World is the one that has part 2 coming out. Paget says your favorite guy is in Prince of Thieves. Terrified me when I saw him in sophomore year. The more I watched Alan Rickman in Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, the more I adored his character because it just, and by the time you got to the spoon, the like, I'm going to cut your heart out with a spoon. Why a spoon, cousin? It's dull, it'll hurt more. Like such good lines and such fantastic it's so good. It's like the rest of the movie is so like they're trying to be so serious, and then Alan Rickman's character just comes in and it just like it's so funny. Hot Fuzz. Yes. Monique's total word count goal for today, I think, is 19K. Wow. Nice. Yes, this is the line. Yes. Paget's going to add coupling to the list of things to watch as well. CB says, I love South Park the movie, but not the TV show. You love Simpsons the movie, but not the series. Interesting. We should. I was like, I pulled cards, but I haven't looked at them yet. So, because it has been 20 minutes. Yes. Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles inverted. Selfish, unkempt. Interesting, because we were just talking about dirty and anyway. Materialistic, gold digger, self-absorbed, envious, a work-home conflict, jealousy, insecurity, greediness, and intolerance. Ooh, okay, so here is our Queen of Pentacles inverted. Here's what she looks like normally. So again, that sort of materialistic nature taken a little too far, some insecurity. Interesting. Okay, so like all so with pentacles, I have this sort of like you're rooted, you're grounded. But with the inversion, so with upside down, it's like you've taken that a little too far. You've become stuck. You've become immobile. You've become inflexible. Ooh, and then we have the Fool, which is indicating of innocence and new journeys. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we might have been stuck for a while and feeling insecure and feeling all the negative things, but it's time for a new journey. And we have the Vulture. Nothing is wasted. So our time with whatever that incorrect with that stuck situation is not wasted because we have learned something from it. Right? Where are you? Here we go. What seems hideous has its own beauty, and the recycling and repurposing of the vulture that the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. The vulture's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has the potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you well on your journey wherever you go. What is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with the universe. Ooh, I like these together. I like these together because if you've been feeling like you've been extra stuck in this insecure mode, insecure about your relationships, about your finances, about your health, whatever it is. If you have been stuck in this insecurity, know that it's okay. You can transform those negative emotions as you step forward into the next phase of your life or the next phase of your journey, and just know that it's not wasted. Like you did not waste time. So don't feel guilty about that. I like that, because heaven knows we tend to feel guilty about a lot of things that we shouldn't feel guilty about. New life, new project. I love this. Yes. Yes. They're very good cards together. I like that. The Vulture says, "It's okay, farmer. You semi-plagiarized Alan Rickman, but that's how we roll. You're a vulture now and recyclers of the avian world." Nice. Those cards are the answer to my prayers. Please let the transformation come dancing in. Yes. Yes. This goes perfect with your decision to start the super secret project. Yes. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now that we have been doing this, we need to share screen. We need to do a timer. Let's start with 25. And put the banner up. All right, so 1, save your document if you have already been working. If not, now's a great time to pull it up, which I'm going to do now. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it was you were hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, I was texting Bestie. So I have gotten an email that I was kind of waiting for, and I will, once I go through the email and know a little bit more, then I'm probably going to make a video sort of detailing it. But yeah, so, and once I'm sort of further along in the process. But anyway, so Bestie and I have been sort of like talking over this and also a potential situation, an opportunity for her. And so I just got the email and I was like, guess what? And then she also just got the email that she's been waiting for. So excitement, but also kind of nervous. So, but I'm going to like try and put that to the side. I've put it on my to-do list to address. I might just go ahead and try and address it during this next sprint, to be honest, just get it out of the way. But we'll see. It's supposed to be writing time. So I'm like, do I keep the writing time sacred and like just write? Or, well, I mean, I haven't been exactly. Do I try and keep the writing sacred, or do I just like get it out of the way so I can focus? Anyway, so I will talk to y'all hopefully in not too long about the email. So anyway, I have no idea what I was doing. I did get some work in my planners done. My planner and my bullet journal. Yeah. So I did pin the stream spreadsheet link to the top of the chat. Kat is on vacation with family, so you'll have to put up with me just checking it when I can. I have been trying to make sure I get up a little bit earlier so I can kind of help do the do like an AM and a PM check. But yeah, so there it is. Anyway, CB is laughing at the quotes. And Monique says, I need some help. I need a concept for the midpoint. July is all about gaming conventions. One is for video games, and the second will be more about board games. Are you talking about gaming conventions in your story? And you need a concept for like a breakup at the gaming convention, like a fire at the gaming convention? You were able to figure it out. Okay, cool. Excellent. Jen says, hello, everyone. Hello. Monique says, would it make sense for Darcy to attend a board game convention in the hopes of finding stuff for the store? Sure. Ashley says, hi there. Hello. It's a good crush. You could do so much worse. I think we're talking about Alan Rickman still, I think, which honestly is my least favorite compliment you could do. Yeah, that is sort of like a weird compliment. I'm like always like, well, usually yes. Yeah, it gives very little information. Yeah. There's more chat about Monique's story. CB got 125 words. Becca is excited for me. Thank you. You wrote a couple of pages. Excellent. Yay. CB says, I'm going to have a bath during the second sprint. Excellent. Good. CB says, my brain does not want to concentrate. You were able to figure it out. Yay. You created a fictional board game convention in Edison, New Jersey. Gotcha. You could do worse is a backhand of a compliment. Yes, it is. I'm not even sure that it really is a compliment. It's more like just telling you not to complain. Honestly, that's pretty much how I read it most times. Anyway. Okay, I think I will probably try to address at least one of those emails because I got 2. So I will probably try and address at least one of those. One of the emails is going to take a little bit longer. But yeah, so I might just get one done and then go back to writing. Okay, we need, what do we need? Purple teapot? Yeah, purple teapot. Present, share screen. Okay, so second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you want to promote, now is the time to do so. I have lovely 365-day tarot journals that are available on Amazon. And they are either 3-card draws or 1-card draws, and you can have all the things. It is a guided journal. So it's fun. I do need to update my stroke count though. So that needs to happen for my how many times I've drawn like the Queen of Pentacles versus the Magician versus, you know, all those things. So Mom Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Migraine day 2 for you. So dropping a like and wishing everyone happy productivity. I hope your migraine goes away very quickly. That's what I hope. Okay, so brain. Let's try this. The link for the Amazon author page where you can find the tarot journals is in the description. And also make sure you are following your fellow sprinters and subscribing and giving a thumbs up to videos that you are enjoying. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of something to drink, but mine is currently empty. So cheers to you. I will have to refill mine. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I struggled with the printer. Finally wound up, because mine is not responding, finally wound up sending it to the other printer in the house. So I got the emails printed off, just because I like to do that if I'm keeping important things. I like to keep a paper copy for a while, if not forever. So yeah, so I did get those printed, and then I was just like, you know what, let's deal with that later. So I did go back to the writing for the blogs, and so I am working on that. I've got about 200 words in one because I'm adapting some things. I'm trying to decide if I want to do if I want to do 2 daily writing prompts for April, because I have been doing daily writing prompts for the months, but they're based on like holidays and historical events, like adapted from those. But with April being camp, I also kind of want to do one that is a Camp Nano theme. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do one for Camp Nano and one for the holidays and historical events, or because there are some people who want to be writing every day, but they don't necessarily want to participate in camp. So I may do 2. Yeah, I may do 2. Anyway, don't forget that was the self-promo. So if you have something you want to promote, now is your chance to do so. And here we go. Here's my promo. Let me scroll and see where we were. Okay, so Paget attempted to do some self-promos, but does not have a wrench, so we'll try to work around that. Melissa popped in. Hello, welcome. Paget says, I've done 0 marketing and I see book 1 has a 1 rating and I'm pretty sure it's from my mom. Oh, bless the moms that are willing to do that though, because it means a lot sometimes. It means a lot sometimes. So, Paget says, restarting everything. Oh, in terms of like the printer, yeah, restarting everything in a moderate blood sacrifice generally works. Otherwise, I don't know, printers are a test. Yes. Okay, so here is Monique's link, sunnydaleafterdark.com. And Monique says, just check my progress, 1,000 words to go until you make your 19K goal. That's amazing. Emma is here. Hello. You're cooking dinner or cooking supper, but you wanted to pop in and say hi and boop the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And also, hello. Megan's off to take the dogs out. Emma says, what is everyone writing? I write contemporary romance. At the moment, I am attempting to write some blog posts. But the main projects that I'm working on, one is a historical romance mystery thriller vibe. One is a fantasy YA, and one is a paranormal romance. Paranormal? Supernatural? Paranormal. Charlie says, check out my epic fantasy serial, The Shadow Phoenix Saga. New episodes every Tuesday. And here is the link to the playlist. Excellent. Emma wants to know, what kind of dogs does Megan have? Megan has very cute dogs. but they're all cute. I mean, it's pretty rare that you find an ugly dog, and sometimes they're just so ugly that they're cute, but most dogs are pretty cute. Emma says hi to Paget and Rachel. Melissa says it's great to have a spare printer. Yes, absolutely. Hellos all around. A spare printer. Why didn't I think of that? Well, it's both my mom and I have one, but it's funny because they are the same kind of printer, and the printers and laptops, or with printer and the computers, don't like when we try and rename the printers. It does not like it at all. And so it just says the serial number or the code number for the printer, and then it has the same serial number and then just like copy 1 for the second printer. And so my mom is forever switching between the printers. So it'd be like just randomly my printer will start up and I'm like, Mom, did you print something? So yeah. There's always library printers too. True. Maybe the wonky one will work tomorrow. I hope so. I mean, I had to take the printer drum out to access where the paper jam was, so maybe I didn't get it back in right. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. It's much better to scream at the one. Paget asked Emma, how did the cover voting go? Ooh, it was a disaster. It's all political. Oh no. Oh no, did you not get the cover you wanted? Is that what happened? I don't know what was going on, so if you did not get the cover you wanted, I am so sorry. Hopefully it is still a good cover, though. Rachel was so lovely to me when my stream went to poop earlier. Oh no. Too bad. Your cover is really lovely. Always nice to cast a vote that you actually mean. Yes. It is beautiful, although your favorite is Her Perfect Hero because that's all autumnal. And I went and looked up. I saw this and I was like, oh, that's a nice title. Let me go look what the autumnal cover is. And so I found the Amazon link, so you can click this and find the linky link. Nope, not that one. This one. I'm amazed that StreamYard has not decided I have too many tabs open. Honestly. Okay, so here is Emma's Her Perfect Hero. Definitely autumnal colors. Love it. And then when I went and clicked to see what the others are, I'm assuming these are the 5 from the same publisher because they have a consistent illustration style. And these are all adorable. I love these. These are so cool. I mean, these are fun too. I love this sort of pink to blue gradient. You've got that going in this one and this one. That's cool. But these are adorable. I like them. Anyway, Megan has 2 dogs. One is the mother of the other. They're both mutts, and we're not 100% sure of what. Some type of terrier mix, probably. Stephanie spent that sprint locating a sign on Etsy for your office. I'm making my family pay for it because they keep interrupting you. So is this like a one of those like at work do not disturb, or like recording do not disturb sort of like light up signs? Because I've seen those. Ended up writing 3 more pages. Wow, Becca, amazing. Emma has 2 cheeky chocolate Labradors. I almost said laboratories. Here's my self-promo again, if you need a tarot journal. Emma says, sounds legit in terms of like making the family pay for the sign. Yes. Jen says, I don't have to pick up the teen today. Ooh, you get to work straight through. It's a 3-month anniversary with her guy. Nice. Gives you a little bit of break. I love the family, but you've been so frustrated lately. My mom is the greatest offender. Oh, no. Jen says, I bought it, but I have so little time to read. Hopefully I can make some time since I miss it so much. Yes. So this is the Sunnydale After Dark. Fic is Spike Buffy. The entire website that you shared is an archive of Spike Buffy fanfic. Nice. Jen says, I write the same for clients. In terms of, I'm confused. I might have missed something. If I did, I apologize. Rachel says, I totally forgot the self-promo stuff. Y'all go look at my YouTube page. I posted some shorts of my doggo. She's a giant cat in a dog's body. And also you run sprints Tuesday and Thursday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Nice. She sounds adorable, right? Jen Writes Romance says, I forgot to promote. I have a link tree in my YouTube bio with all of the places to find me. Emma is excited about the Spike and Buffy. I missed Megan's promo. Oh no! Just do it again. Let Freedom Read. Here is Megan's Substack post on Worldwide Book Day, National Read Day. What is the day? I forget. Anyway, you should check out Megan's Substack so you know what it is. Unlike me, who I can't remember. Patch is asking if her perfect hero is a standalone. Or you can check out all of Megan's links here at Linktree, Megan_McCarthy. The Printer Wars, yes. Printer was in our bedroom / office. Sometimes we'd forget and print at like 1 a.m., right? Yeah. It says it's part of a series. Is Her Perfect Hero the first book? It is a standalone. Nice. Just wanted to make sure that you started with the first. Yes. Okay, so it was a cover competition. Okay. StreamYard hates if I have it. Some days it hates it. Some days it's like, yeah, it's fine. So I don't know. I'm always hoping that it's a day that it's okay with it, but there are some days. There are some days. Becca also loves the covers. Yes, they're so cute. Rachel says, I love those covers, Emma. I'm not normally into that genre, but they make me want to grab the set. I got one to try out on the Kindle first. Jen says, are they all standalones? Padge is getting the paperback. And Stephanie says, it was just a nice wood one that lets me turn it over from writing in progress to come on in. Okay, the sign. But blinking lights sound fantastic. I've seen some that are like light up. So yeah. They're all on Unlimited as Kindle Unlimited as well. They're all standalones. Excellent. I love a good standalone, but it's like connected. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. You're feeling so loved. Well, it's always nice to promote each other, which is amazing. So, National Read Across America. Thank you. I was like, it's a reading day. It's a book day, but it's also about book banning. Yes, the Substack post. Rachel is not on KU, but you showed your friends. Yay. I need a streaming in progress sign. Yeah, and so that's what I've seen these before. So maybe at the end of the stream, I will go and find one and like put a link in there. But either way, we need to do another sprint because, okay, so it's 2:45. Let's do a 25 sprint so that we can chat for just a little bit before we go off to other places. So, and since we talked about dogs, let's do the bug timer. Present share screen. Sorry that I have not given you any say-so whatsoever in the timers today. I'm just like, we're doing this one. So, okay, 25 minutes. 1, save your document. Make sure you save all of your progress. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay, we're up to 504 words in this blog post for nano writing prompts. Some of them are I guess these are more like marketing or social media writing prompts rather than like full on like write this today type of prompts. So that's okay. It's fine. Maybe I can actually do some self-promo during April then. Maybe I can actually do some marketing for this. Maybe. But yeah, so the two prompts that I just wrote were favorite trope or a trope that you were actively using in the work in progress, and then the least favorite trope or the one that you actively avoided using in this particular work. So, you know, things like that. Although I suppose that could be like the same prompt idea, maybe. I don't know. Like, we'll just see. Maybe I can have the least favorite one down in like the bonus prompts in case you want to swap one out. Maybe that's what I'll do. In fact, I think I will. I'll go ahead and move that. That way I know. Because I always have a few bonus ones. Okay, there we go. Because there's always like one or two, like on a list of things, of prompts, there's always like one or two that I feel don't apply. So I've tried to include sort of like some bonuses to help swap things out. But Monique finished with the word count goal. Yay! 19,000 words. Woohoo! That's amazing. I did try and find a streaming in progress sign, and I opened up Etsy and I was able to kind of like scan for a little bit. And then StreamYard was like, we're done with allowing you to have multiple tabs open. But I did at least see that there are some like laser cut wood signs that are like about $20 to $30. And then there are the light up ones that are about $90 to $100. So, you know, budget wise, there are also a couple that were like $5 or $6. But they were, you'd have to do a little bit of extra work to get them to be able to like flip around or something. So, you know, budget what you will. Becca says wrote a couple more pages. Excellent. Yay. CB is working on spelling and grammar. Good. This has been a sprint catching up on work projects because you were off earlier this week. You need a legit break. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Megan says, I finally figured out the intro for the next Substack post. I'm trying to get a couple of weeks ahead so that I'm not scrambling like you were last week. Right. And that's what I should be doing. I should be writing the posts that are going up like this weekend. Supposed to be going up this weekend. And instead I'm working on the stuff that is coming out at the end of March because that's just how I do things. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, it is 3:15. Michael should start streaming now, essentially. So here is Michael's. No, hopefully I didn't screw that up. Here is Michael's stream. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let me show you what the schedule for today looks like. I have gone in twice today already. Oops, not that one, this one. Because Kat is on vacation, so I'm trying to be a little bit more cognizant and like pop in a little bit more frequently to see if things have been updated. So anyway, so it is now 3:15, so Michael is going to be streaming. And then at 4, Jillian and Jamie Sands right. I need to find the link for Jamie's because they're co-streamers, but they stream to their own channel. So I need to find Jamie's as well and pop that in there. HK and also Your Morning Guru, which is Savvy and RK. All of those are going to be at 4 o'clock. Creative Sprints normally streams at 4:30, but that one had not been pre-scheduled. Gwenna and Jenna and Sarah and usually the Hex Library, but I think that particular stream is going to be... there it is. It's going to be tomorrow instead, I think. But I will keep an eye out to see if that's going to be scheduled. But anyway. So there you go. The link to the spreadsheet is pinned to the top of the chat so that you can find that. But also save your documents and all the progress that you are making. And have fun. I will see y'all soon. All right. Bye.